I was curious. I looked back and saw your OG was revealed for auditions for it, which means before you. It's 2.0 an attempt to get away from rock-specific branding since no guitar and all. Kind of, yeah. Let me talk about that for a little bit. So I feel like a scammer. And that's not to say it's like, I do really like rock music. I don't dislike rock music at all. I like all music. But I think as far as music that I sing, music that I perform on a regular basis, it's not really rock. If you look at my current covers, it's a lot of pop music. I didn't design this, right? I don't hate it. I actually love it and was fantasizing about it the entire auditions. I was terrified of the idea of someone who was not me being Moka, you know? Dude, I was just looking at that post that you're mentioning, Sanic. I had that post saved on Twitter. I had the photo downloaded, and I was just constantly looking at it. When I had my interview was, here's a funny story. I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying this. Is Moka the name? No. I came up with Moka. I did that, okay? My audition was with Harry. And I remember I was really nervous, and I joined the call, and he was like stuttering a bit. He's like, "Sorry, I'm really nervous. You're the first person I'm interviewing." And so I think he might have been a bit more nervous than I was. And here's the thing. When he said I was the first person he was interviewing, I was like, I'm cooked. Because typically in like an audition, you want to be like the last person they see because you're like the most fresh. So it's like if I'm the first one, the Nebulink audition pictures were what got me into Nexus. Yeah, same. Literally same. I don't remember when exactly I found it, but yeah, it was specifically, you know, this. But the rock kind of thing, it's like, I don't know, I don't play guitar. I have a guitar. I do have a guitar and I do want to learn. I don't have the time to learn right now. I simply do not have the time to learn. And I think, you know, I'm more of a pop idol. I have more of a pop idol vibe. But I still, like, something that is so important to me is, you know, purple and teal are my favorite colors. And, like, red is also, like, really up there. And the overall, I guess, vibe. This is your first outfit. Yeah, the one I'm wearing right now is the OG. And the model mama for it did an amazing job. The only reason I'm not going back to the same model mama is there is an insane, like, language barrier. Like, just straight up. And for me, when I'm looking at, like, model mamas and stuff, I really want it to be someone that I can, like, super duper easily communicate what I want and understand, you know, their boundaries and things like that. So I looked for a new, like, model mama who I would be able to kind of communicate more regularly and more effectively with. But I have a ton of respect for Shachimaru. She does truly amazing work. She makes beautiful models. I have amazing siblings who I seriously adore, and I will always cherish, you know, everything I got from Shachimaru. It was like truly a dream come true to become Moka, you know? Because here's what's like really funny, guys, is we had choices, right? They basically, like, they gave us a list and they said, you know, pick your top 5 and from there we'll assign what you think you fit best. And, you know, even after I saw the list, there was no doubt in my mind what number 1 was, but I was worried that it wouldn't work out, you know? I was like, I am not a very good singer. I don't have a ton of musical knowledge. There's no way they're gonna pick me for this. So when I did, it was like really great. Moka practicing. You were there for that, I see. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed in my annual live streams. Wonder what you would have been otherwise. You are a guitar player. I don't play guitar. I don't know how to play guitar. I own one, but I don't really know how to play. Guitarist in training when I have time to learn, which I don't right now. I never heard of Nexus or watched anyone live much till the graduation stream started. Yeah, that makes sense. I know that was like a really big thing that was going on, but I'm glad people still like came and supported us even after it was over. Like thinking back on all of it, it was like a fucking wild ride. I remember like the first day meeting all of Nebulink. It was so wild. Nexus, what's that? Guys, it's happening. Nexus is being forgotten. Oh my god. I was Dontavius, I was in a VTuber agency called Nexus. And it imploded. Don't feel sorry for me. Honestly, like when I found out Nexus was closing down, I was really upset at first, but honestly, it's been fine. Aside from my monetization, but you know, that's not really, I guess, Nexus's fault.